Good evening, everyone. This is my response to assignment 9, video part 1 and 2, video part 1 and 2. So the first part of the video was supposed to be our digest of the quote from Ron Edmonds and to share our opinion, describing the biggest single obstacle that educators face to successfully teach all children. So my understanding of the quote is that it's saying that we have the ability to teach anyone. It doesn't matter who the child is or what the child has facing them or what difficulty the child faces. We have the ability to do it. Whether or not we accomplish it, though, depends on, whether or not we accomplish it depends on what we're going to do about the fact that we haven't so far. So, what we're going to do about the fact that we haven't been able to yet. And I think it just means how we're going to face those obstacles that are stopping us from doing it, that have been stopping us from teaching all children so far. The biggest single obstacle I think that educators face is the time that we have to teach what is supposed to be taught. I think that time is probably the biggest obstacle in having to reach a certain curriculum or a certain specific scope and sequence, and having to be in line with the district and so on, and then how that actually translates in the classroom, and having to spend the right amount of time on specific things so that we know that the students understand what they need to understand. So yes, like I said, I think that the biggest obstacle that teachers or educators face is time, honestly, and the requirements or the scopes and sequences that we're supposed to meet. My experience as a learner, I don't think that I really understood what it means to learn until college. And one course that comes to mind, or my one experience that comes to mind, is when I took organic chemistry in college. I took organic chemistry at the junior college level, and at the time I had a lot of free time, and I was just super interested in learning more about this discipline of chemistry, and I decided to, along with the organic chemistry course I was taking, which was a 4-hour course that had a 3-hour lab once a week, and then 6 hours worth of in class. I think that decided on top of that, I decided to volunteer or to work in the chemistry lab doing research for a company in my hometown. And so I just was really interested in learning more and being immersed in chemistry. And I think that the facet number 6 of chapter 4, the self-knowledge, knowing my ignorances and knowing what intellectually I didn't know, and what I didn't know how to do. I think that helped me a lot, and I think that course and doing that research was a huge success for me, even though I didn't complete the research and I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish in the research. I think that experience in learning really inspired me to challenge my own ignorances and challenge my weaknesses in learning, because it really was a huge challenge for me. And then also just learning how to ask those questions and learning how to ask questions that were specific to the thing that I was doing at the time was just a huge help to me. And I feel like that I am able to bring that experience, and especially in a science class, I'm able to bring that just inspiration and joy to my science classroom now. And it just was a great experience altogether for me. But yeah, so just having that desire to ask questions and and go beyond just the basis of what I was supposed to be doing in that organic chemistry class really was just a great blessing to me. And so now I'm bringing that into my own classroom and trying to inspire kids to ask questions and asking them questions that are going to probe more questions and bring out more ideas and bring out more questions. So that is my response to assignment number 9, chapters 4 and 5. Have a great evening and a great week ahead of you.